Prom Night is another one of those remakes that barely has anything to do with the original, but it's okay this time because they called it a reimagining. Yeah, reimagining. More like de-imagining, because I'd be very surprised if any imagination went into this.
Everything is alright.
Okay, so what things did make it over from the 1980 prom night to the 2008 one? A prom. Well, I suppose people do die in both, but whereas in the original there's some weight behind the deaths, in the remake the noises played during the deaths might be enough to wake you back up. Plus, the original Prom Night was a comedy starring Leslie Nielsen.
My name is Sergeant Frank Drebin, Detective Lieutenant, Police Squad. There'd been a recent wave of murders at the city zoo. I was bringing in a suspect when I got a call from headquarters about Terry Burton, a girl beaten in what appeared to be a neighborhood protection racket scheme. My boss, Ed Hawkins, was already there.
Okay, this was one of his roles before mostly going into comedy, as he plays a father whose daughter got killed in an accident. However, the kids who caused the accident decide to hide their involvement, as it might reflect poorly on them. Which later, it does, when their reflection is used to slit their throats. Actually, I Know What You Did Last Summer has more in common with the original's plot than the 2008 Prom Night. That should get credit for being the shit remake. 2008 Prom Night starts off with Brittany Snow's character What's-Her-Name coming home late just to find her family getting all murdered up. Overused early credits gag, check. Of course, it's just a recurring dream that Snow has, of something that actually did happen, minus the her death part. She just adds that onto the end of her dream for the movie's fake-out's sake.
The nightmare is an associate form of reliving the real experience.
Anyway, then it's time for some character development. Wait, did I say character development? I mentioned, Eric, we're going to prom tonight, babbling until... Since we'll find out very shortly that Beardy McMurdered her family just broke out of the mental institution he was sent, they might be insinuating that, yeah, he really just did that. Bravo, Prom Night.
She's come so far.
Who's that character? It's Johnny Cage!
Damn it! I'm Johnny Cage!
Damn it, Lyndon Ashby, please stop showing up in crap. So yeah, Snow now lives with her aunt and uncle, Mr. and Mrs. Johnny Cage. Guess what's gonna happen? Yeah, it's never overdone, is it? Oh, sorry, I know you're usually on edge and all due to your family getting killed, but I thought it'd be really funny if I snuck into the bathroom and very quietly stood here until you closed the mirror. They try building a little here on the fact that Snow is damaged from what would obviously be a traumatizing experience, which is the closest thing she really gets to any character development, but it's really not all that explored, and she ends up rather bland.
You look beautiful.
We're really doing the slow coming down the stairs crap. Did this movie forget what genre it is? And what year it was made?
Okay.
Thank you.
Here, I can do this. Oop.
Ow.
Fatality.
Where do you get these guys? Damn it, Johnny Cage, what are you doing in this movie? And what am I doing here?
Because I went to prom once when I was 18
honey.
and... No, sir, you have nothing to worry about. This is where you fall down.
Then it's off to normal old prom, where people on the streets are randomly holding up signs congratulating the grads, and there's a red carpet with people waiting outside just to see people going to prom. Okay, bye suspension of disbelief. I wasn't going to be needing you anyway. So it's that time that the cops get the info that Beardy McMurdery family escaped the hospital because he was just a mass murderer, so why would he be under heavy guard or anything? Also, we get the whole reasoning for his murders. He got obsessed with Snow. Yep, he was obsessed with her. That's it. We really don't get any more details than that. You know, seeing how the obsession started, that'd probably be a lot more interesting of a story than what we get here.
She has no family.
I see what you're trying to do.
All she has is me.
Oh, and yes, this is a film that relies heavily on the crazy scapegoat to push its garbage plot forward. Yeah, I thought if I killed everyone she loves, she'd have to transfer her love to me. This is also one of the points where it really hits you that this is a de-imagining, as there's a similar point in the original Prom Night where there's an insane escapee, but it's part of a misdirection, so it makes sense that the police don't immediately tell the main characters that something is wrong. Here they do tell the Cages, but never Snow herself, because they don't want to ruin the whole movie. Oh, I mean they don't want to ruin her prom, since, you know, Unsubtle Guy's obsessed only with her motives have probably changed. Speaking of which, he's got a shave haircut and a ball cap, rendering him completely undetectable now. Hey, look, we're being catty with the girls we don't like. Ooh, character development to the max. Well, there were scenes of dancing at the prom in the original, so I guess they got that one right, though I'd trade the disco music for the hip-hop anytime.
The feeling's right, it's Prom Night. I know things will get better. Come and fly me away to a place where we can be together. Prom Night. Love feeling
I am the master of hiding. Actually, he's just the master of subtlety in general, as to get a master door card, he makes much stabbing of the room service lady. Then back to stealthy hiding behind pillars. Oh, come on. First, why would he have almost given himself up by slowly walking at her there? And two, he would have had to bolt so fast to make it to that door before she turned. It's always good if things are absolutely ridiculous if you give any kind of thought to how they actually would have worked. Well, now that crazy stalker teacher McGee is lurking around the room and has the perfect opportunity to kidnap Snow or wherever the hell his insane plan is, he's not going to do anything because there's a friend up there with her. And he can't go after them when there's more than one? After Snow leaves, he stabs her up because she was clearly in the way of their love, or Snow can only commit to a relationship with an older man if she has dead friends to grieve over? Whatever, another stabbing death. So exciting!
She's up in the suite.
What the hell is she doing over there?
You can't keep doing this to her. You're gonna lose her.
Yeah, I doubt that.
Get it? Because he's already lost her! Well, until he goes and joins her for death! Which kinda sounds like the thing to do now, as he comes up and tries to work things out with her corpse in the bathroom, but then Teacher McCrazyfuck takes the time to drag her body really quickly from the bathroom just to go hide in the closet, and for a unique kill, stabs him. Cause, you know, just stabbing him in the bathroom wouldn't involve the fun of trying to drag around bodies really quickly and then hiding in closets that you hope they go and stand in front of. Again, I'm glad it all seems so silly when you think of what's actually happening. And this is for those of you who didn't find the deaths update here pointless enough. A hotel worker asks Crazy O Ballcap if he's seen the missing maid, so he invites him in and he dies. At this point, is he just trying to call attention to himself? It would have been just as easy to say no, he hasn't seen the maid, but I guess that's not crazy enough. One of the Snow friends bumps into Crazy O Crazyton, but only slightly recognizes him due to the ball cap. The crack police team discovers a dead body in the parking lot, but is that enough for them to evacuate the prom since there's an insane killer on the loose here? Nah.
Jesus Christ! Liz, of course! It's him!
Delayed reaction full recognition sets in with the Snow friend, but unfortunately for her, the Crazers was anticipating this and waiting for her to go running. Cause just killing them both in the room doesn't fit with his brand of crazy plans, and he knew she'd just go running. And of course, to get away from him, she runs right into the abandoned floor of the hotel where work is being done, apparently. While visually this is the most interesting part of the film since it actually changes things up quite a bit, would going down to another floor have made too much sense for ya? Apparently going to the ridiculous that it even exists abandoned floor just seems like something she would do as her boyfriend pops by the floor to see if she's there, but she stays quiet so that she can run backwards right into him after. Oh! He's using a knife to kill them now? That's new!
Mr. Ramsey.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that he's actually in a different room than the one they're breaking into. What a twist.
I'm gonna pull the alarm. I want the entire place cleared immediately.
Yeah, it only became a concern when we found a second dead body. Now we know he's super serial.
Alert. Please exit the building. This is an emergency.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Snow goes into super smart mode upon hearing the alarm and runs up to her room to get her shawl because it was her mom's and worth possibly dying for. Yeah, he almost thought that grabbing her at the closet would be best, but then went with the better decision of being at the door. She's gotta love him now. Well, glad those hotel doors are so weak. Afterwards, Snow makes it to the police, but it's too late. If only because this last act really drags on. Long part of trying to search the hotel for Crazio, but guess what? He escaped by dressing as hotel staff and hanging his head down. Really glad they are being so thorough on this search. And now time for long drawn out scenes of Snow back at the cages where nothing's really happening, but she's definitely safe, you know, because they've got 2 whole police officers watching the place.
Where do you get these guys?
Oh, I hate when dead bodies can reach out and grab you. They inform the cops watching the house that Mr. McCrazy is on the loose, so they make sure to not inform them inside of this, not get back up, and not even go on full alert and promptly get themselves killed.
Where do you get these guys?
You know, 2 armed police officers that know this guy's coming get killed by him with a knife. Oh yeah, of course, that's just a dream. Only her aunt would really do that to her.
Round 2.
Nope, not waiting at the mirror this time, because he just snuck in and performed the quietest murder ever of her boyfriend. And I didn't just get Snow right afterwards while she was in the bathroom because... Cause clearly he knew that Snow would see the shadow of the cop in the hallway, cause he'd be quiet for some reason so that she would hide in the closet and he could easily grab her. So he's like a crazy person with the power of insane luck, huh? Well, his luck just ran out.
What you say, that what you say, that what you say, that you only meant well, because it is what you say, that you what you say, that what you say, what you say, what you say.
Overused gag number 17, check! You know, the original had a downer ending as well, but it meant so much more because you could actually feel bad for the characters involved. Even the killer, you understood the motives and it was kind of tragic. Here, the characters were bland, the plot extremely uninspired, and it really moved along at a snail's pace. Not to mention the climax of the original actually took place at the prom. There was really no need for the long drawn-out scenes in the back home, but it really does go with the bland theme of the film, I suppose. So now I'm gonna have to tell you all something that I'm sure you'll find very shocking. Watch the original.
Everything is alright. Never feeling outside. Everything is alright.
I don't like this movie, doesn't look too friendly. This monster seems so fake. My nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down. You need to be around. Grab that running one up and blast that sing a new one. This movie looks shitty. Phelous, so Phelous, bring a multi-comedy of Phelous, so Phelous, and some horror movies, so Phelous, so Phelous. I don't care about how you sound, oh Phelous, so Phelous. What's your opinion about?
Oh, don't worry, I'm not really Phelous. I'm Phelous, his evil counterpart from another dimension that reviews romantic comedies.